All right, Kenman here, and today we have another treat from the elite, a wee knife. What's in the box? It's a good one. Let's check it out. This is not mine to keep. This is from a pass-around box that I'm part of. I get to check out a couple really nice premium knives, share them with all of you, and then send them to the next person. I'm excited for this one. Wee knife. What is it? Boom. WeeKnife.com. Made better. Get the whole experience here. Love your new knife. Get your little info. Silica. Nice cloth. Let's just get right to it. Ooh, this one right here, I tell ya. This is a special, special one. Look at that. Today, we are looking at the Wii Synergy 2 V2. Boom. Look at this gorgeous beauty right here. Holy smokes. Oh, wow. It takes a moment to soak this one in. I tell you what. What are we looking at? The Synergy 2 V2 by Wii. It's a Jim Young design. You can see the maker's logo right there. It looks like it's the only real markings on there other than the Wii on the pivot. Wow. CPM 20 CV blade right there. Really cool shape to it. I like this top little swedge to it. And an integral titanium and inlaid carbon fiber handle with a ripple pattern to it. Oh my, there is so much going on with this handle. I don't even know where to start. So it's an integral, which means it's one piece of titanium carved and milled out for your enjoyment. You've got that ripple pattern that goes throughout the whole thing. You have the inlaid carbon fiber. What? Then if you notice, there's like a contour line. It kind of comes down here and then back up and then down again. Kind of a little bit wider here and a little bit thinner here and a little bit wider again here. And then this direction, you have the contour going this way. So not only does it contour across like this, it also waves this direction. Absolutely gorgeous. You can see right here where it swoops down and then back up. A little bit thinner here and then thicker. So that shape, those dimensions, that curve, those sweeps, all those lines. And then to get the ripple mill over the top of that with the inlay, and then that carbon fiber just sits in there. If you can't tell, I'm in love with this. It's, I don't even know what does it take to, it just, that sits in there and sweeps across just perfectly. It's smooth. Oh, wow. Feels great in the hand. Flipper tab only right there. But wow. Machined integral perfection right here. I don't even know. The tolerances they got on their equipment are superior. Full frame lock for the righties. Lefties can use it fine. Wow, that action, that sound. Boom. And just the feel, the way that swoops up down here. No jimps, but it's got a curve on the spine here on the crown. It does feel really nice, that swoop up. Kind of a choke up spot. You could kind of get up on there for some work. The way that curves around, it does actually feel okay. I don't feel like I'm going to cut myself on that little choil section. Actually, that feels really good. Nice little curve in the front of the belly. Oh my. Hollow grind. Wow, I like where the tip placement is. I love the blade shape. That thing is great. And the way that this is kind of, because it's a integral, there's this kind of hole that they left that notch there. It kind of acts as like a jimp, like a horizontal kind of a jimp. Feels all right with the thumb right there. I actually love the way this thing feels. This is not a cheap knife. This round now might be around $380 as it sits approximately. Oh, nice detent. If you try to fail that flipper tab, it's pretty strong. See if I can just kind of push it slower a little bit. I also kind of have my thumb on that, put a little pressure on that lock. That can slow it down there for the lefties. I'm going to push a little harder with my left thumb here. I can still flick it out though, so it doesn't really hinder that opening experience for the lefty. Feels great in the right hand though as well. Wow, the design and shape and feel of this handle. Excellent stuff. Okay. So what are we looking at? What am I doing here? Blade is centered. Look at that single piece of titanium from this angle. You can see those curves. Woo! Tell me that's not just amazing. This might be one of the most beautiful pieces. Just maybe not my favorite, but just this, you can really appreciate this design. I tell you what, so that blade is right in the middle where it should be. Of course, it's solid. I don't even, whew. This thing is fantastic. Enjoy these unboxings, premium knives. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you would like to see more. Let's get some close-ups, little sweepy pass. Yeah, I really like that blade shape quite a bit. It kind of reminds me of, which one? Kubi blade that I've got. It's right over there. I'm just going to get it. We're doing it right in the middle of a video. I can hijack it. The Ruckus, it is a little different, but the way that this kind of has this section with that top cut, little remnants of it, reminds me just a little bit. Okay, stop hijacking the video, Dan. Big old lanyard hole right there. Pocket clip can't be swapped. This is definitely a full right size. I like the notches on the outside. You could put them on the outside or the inside. I like when it, you could hide it. And someone might say that would look good, but I kind of like the way it just kind of gives a little accent. Did notice there are some notches right there just now too for that lock bar. Makes it real easy to get to. A couple little jumps on that flipper tab. Okay. Definitely a full sizer. That must be why I like it so much. It feels so good in the hand. 8 3/4 tip to tip. Big old knife. 3.5 inch blade. They could say maybe 3 5/8. It's got 3 3/8 of cutting surface. Little curve on that belly. And a big old 4 3/4 inch handle. Full size. Great EDC. I would be glad to carry this thing around. 12, pretty average. It looks a lot thinner on the top because of that extra cut right there. It is not sharp on the top at all, but I'm measuring that thickest spot that comes right out there. And that we're getting that 13, kind of 12, 13, 12 area right in there. Not a bad thickness for this knife. Handle, that thickest spot right there, 0.56 and 1.1. Good size handle. That's another reason it feels so great in my hand. I have larger hands and a handle that kind of just sits in there nice. I appreciate. Okay. Synergy 2v2. Big old chunk of titanium, 4.51. I compare everything with the pyrite, 3.67. So 4.51 on this bigger chunk. but it is a big old piece of titanium. They can't really mill out on the inside because they'd have to get in there and then go this way or that way. It's not really something you can do with that single piece. Wow. I really dig the shape and design. CGRB Pyrite, great little budget EDC carry, not quite full size. You can see there it shows the largeness, why not, of the Synergy. Definitely a full sizer, makes this Pyrite look a little bit smaller, good 1/2 inch or more on both the top and the bottom. Grab like a drop bear. Kaiser, pretty much the same size, just give you that kind of variety or that comparison. This knife is cool. I wish I could keep it. If I had something comparable in price to trade, I could do a trade, but I do not. If I ever get in the realm of those $400 plus knives, I may consider picking one of these up. It feels great. The action is nice. I can really appreciate it. It's expensive, yes, but when you start really looking at this single piece of titanium, what was required to make that happen, I can appreciate it. I tell you what, if you are interested in an integral but can't quite get to this realm right here, I do have a Kaiser Brat. This is a G10 integral. If you want to watch the video for it, up there. But very similar, nice little button lock, good action. Kaiser makes some great stuff. I have an affiliate. You can use that down below and you make a purchase. It does help out the channel. But you can get a integral for a budget price. But if you've got the money, whoo-wee! Synergy 2 V2, top dog right here. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.